Yeah, I think we're. Well, actually, I'm not ready at all. This is I'm not very prepared. I don't even know if this works. Actually, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Um, yeah. So I have a good way of breaking my game immediately. That's fun. I think I just do this intro. Yeah, I guess I'll just do this. I should probably hold on. Part 30 of me not being prepared. Mm-hmm. That's good. Doing the intro is interesting. Yeah, it is interesting. So I did turn music on. There's just no music here because it wants to pretend that it's not industrial. Get, get back here. Why are you so bad at this whole flying thing? Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. It went flying. Are you supposed to like eat a caramel flower here? I don't know if that's relevant. Wait, shouldn't I eat? I think I just do this for a bit. Yeah, just like shelter like 4 times. Create a super metric. Yeah, this is a ROM hack. Uh-huh. And there's a popcorn plant. I get shaded first. I don't know. I don't think this is really routed at all, or there's like a reason to route this. We love the new popcorn. What a fun change. I think anyone's done hydroponics in months. Maybe they feel lonely, you know? Variable percent category. Oh, is that just like get the first 3 echoes? Yeah, that's like a Survivor-esque category. It's been reduced to a server challenge. Well, is there a server challenge that has to do with hydroponics, or is that just the same thing? I wonder if my PC's gonna explode from playing Watcher. Because it did that last time I speedran. Die to rot? Huh. Oh, I guess because there's like rot in certain parts of the world. I love the lag spikes. They really improved they really optimized this game. To really provide a smooth experience. Low quality and limited games of 40 FPS. Oh, that sounds like a really great solution. Maybe I'll do that too. Doesn't low quality just make things worse? Actually, I guess there's like some remix settings for like particle effects. Maybe that will do something. That might just be in the Watcher regions though. At least we get to go to Shaded. Will it play music here? That'd be kind of nice. Thank you. There's probably like 20 songs in the Watcher OST that I have not listened to yet. Maybe I'll get around to doing that and then like set up a new playlist so I can just have music in the background. I guess I can go down here. Just play 1 FPS. Just play blind. You know, if you disable graphics, it probably will run faster. Oh, this is a good one to grab. Wow, I'm so visible right now. If we get Shaded Citadel, it's now Shaded Slugcat. Yo, what if the Citadel in Silksong was shaded? Never thought about that. Shoot. It's a spear. Don't have very high expectations for any of these speedruns. I'm a bit behind in terms of like tech and knowledge about the Watcher in general, so I have some catching up to do. Ooh, and like just like getting used to playing the game. Grew up watching The Watcher. You are, apparently. Congratulations, you are The Watcher. It's actually, the DLC is actually meta commentary on those who experience games through playthroughs instead of playing it themselves. Except that's not true at all. But it's an idea, I guess. You can now play as Luigi? That's crazy. Alright, is this guy here? Okay, you are. I was worried I did something wrong for a second. I don't know if this is the right language. I just picked Chinese. Well, that sounds fun. So my game might just be broken in general. Just as it always has been. Timer doesn't run? Oh, I don't even have a timer. Do I have I guess I don't. Why would I not have the timer? Well, that doesn't really matter anyways. Is that the mod does that? Okay. I don't know if this... Well, we're probably going to talk about spoilers at some point, so I guess it's probably good to... I don't have wall patterns on. Last time I played Rain World, I was Saint. Okay, there's tons of karma flowers to get on the way. Yeah, nice tunnel movement. Damn, they really forgot to show up. That's just too bad. I guess I'll just have to not pay them. What? He's doing a little trolling, giving people interdimensional powers. The Watcher can create portals, can create interdimensional portals. Therefore, they're stronger than Goku. It's been right in front of us the whole time. I guess I'll take this path. Every EI jump I do is like a reminder to stop doing EI jumps. Oh, goodbye. Goku can't go to Damon. So true. Did something happen? Yeah, my skill not being good. There's always a pole here. Shout out to that little hole in the ground. Yeah, this intro it kind of takes a while. If only there was a convenient way to just like skip all of it. That'd be nice. That'd probably help the quality of the speedrun. Maybe the moderators can get around to doing something about that. Oh, actually, I probably should turn on wall passes. There's some strats that might not be possible without them. Well, no. But maybe. 6 out of 10. Okay, just checking what button that is. That's the needle in button. That should not have worked. Yeah, that sounds like a fun process. Oh, we're finally here. Will the game work? That's the question. Timer's still missing. So I don't know. I need to eat something at some point, so these guys. Oh, I do not know the route at all. Other than what regions to go to. If I need to shelter at some point, let me know, I guess. And there's usually a drop bug in this room. Excuse me. Oh, shoot. This is a vault spot. That sounds fun. Sorry, dude. This pipe. Add wall pass. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let me just do a wall pass. Okay, yeah. Torrid. I don't know how I'm doing this room. What is this? Yeah, I'll do that for now. Another 10 lizards. Yeah, I'm sorry. Really missed out on the experience. Oh, I'm glad that worked. Yeah, let's not do that. Where's the, like, scavenger singularity? I don't know what they did with the room design that made vaults like 10 times more useful in the Watcher compared to base game. Somehow base game, it's like not that relevant. For unfortunate news for normal people. Or maybe they were designing for the float tech. Like, not tech, just like normal floating. Can maybe be equivalent to a vault. I have no idea where to go. I see, we're still doing Badlands stuff. Jump. Oh, hold on. I should probably... Not this one. Which button is it? No. No, not that one. This one. There we go. Menu navigation. Did I lose anything for that? Actually, doesn't look like it. I still have Karma Flower. If it's called a Karma Flower, why does it protect your Ripple level? Shouldn't that be a Ripple Flower? Maybe you just climb up on that other side. Congrats. Down? Yeah, I think so. Like, why do they need to make that jump there, you know? And the music's already ending. Sad day for those who don't have time to prepare a playlist. I totally could do it. Maybe I'll just use the old playlist. Like, who cares if it doesn't have all the Watcher soundtrack? Oh, nice camera. Oh, it cuts off at a certain range. It didn't even cover the entire screen. That's funny. Oh, I think I realized I kept the lizard enabled, the specific lizard enabled for a reason, but I checked my my keep me away from it. Keep what is it called? The mod that disables creatures. I went and I disabled everything just to be sure, and I was like, oh yeah, that guy's necessary. Also, I don't have any items, so I might be dead. Oh, we're chill. We're chill. Keep that away from me. I just forgot the English language for a second. Oh, right, that's cover, so I shouldn't have E-slide there. Nice one. Ow. Oh, okay. That just... It doesn't last long enough to get you through this whole thing. I see, I see. Yeah, item list, I guess. I guess so. Right, I think I just did that. At least the first part, but I guess these guys didn't really look necessary. Oh, there's like a way to like initiate their dialogue a little bit early or something like that. I think I remember something like that. Oh, a vault, yippee. Welcome to this region. I've never been here before. We're gonna leave though, I think. Hopefully this works. Oh, did I need to pick up the flower? I hope it just comes with me. Okay, I am in the right region. Ah, I don't have the flower. That's cool. Why is there a line across the screen? Is it the flower? Being stretched across space? Oh, is it like trying to attach to its like previous room coordinate? Here's the flower. Okay, so just pick it up before you go through. Am I gonna like be like this the whole time? Well, I see why you'd want a shelter. Okay, where do I go from here? This room and that. Oh, that kind of just works out, doesn't it? Yo, what's a colored pearl? They added colored pearls to Watcher. Is it actually... I don't know where you go from here. Can I float yet? No. That pipe goes there? What? Yeah, I guess. Okay. We're going this area. I've not been here in a long time, so I don't expect any movement at all. I just gotta get through the rooms. There's apparently some cool stuff you can do with the cycles here. I'm not doing any of that. You're stuck in a cycle or repeating pattern. And then this room is a mess. Down here. Oh, those rocks would be nice in this room, wouldn't they? Oh, okay. Oh, that platform looks longer than it actually is. Do I want a shelter here? I don't think so. Okay, you do have float at this point. Stormy Coast. Right. Okay, so... And you probably like drop a rock down there. Or maybe you can like time a float. What is that noise? That's like the guy that I'm looking for. Yo. Dot. Thank you so much. Okay, that's not that bad. I think there's actually sand lizards here, so we'll have to see. And then, oh, I know what to do. I know what to do here. My computer just froze for a second. We're back. Whoa, careful now. I think my computer is still not happy about the Watcher. Just the feeling that I'm getting right now. A shelter. A shelter in a different room. Okay. Careful now. So I think these rooms are usually filled with like 50 lizards. That was my experience in this region before. Snail boost. Yeah, that's cool. We can just do it like that, actually. So yeah, this shelter exists. Did they get rid of the sneaky pearl in this room? I think I remember there being a pearl there. Because there's that one. Yeah, it was the kind of pearl where you just like press grab and suddenly there's a pearl in your hand. Oh, this room has some funny movement, doesn't it? Let's not worry about that. Okay. Your camera? Okay. and then you do this. You good? Let's wait for you to recover. Can I just go for it? Hi, you're like 2 rooms away. Isn't that convenient? Oh, the timer is back. I don't know when that happened. I guess when I sheltered or exited out, maybe? The yapper? The daughter? Okay, so whatever problem is up with Watcher that my computer really doesn't like, has not been fixed. Yes. Nice 5 frames per second. "15 minutes shattered." Wait, did the timer start in Torrid? So it's like, it was a really fast run? I don't know why you guys aren't doing this strategy. Oh no. It's not just Rain World that's lagging. Yeah, 100% CPU usage. That's really nice to see. Cool. Okay, so maybe I'm not gonna be speedrunning Watcher, actually. Maybe the game does not want me to do that. Even the scab game. Not enough pain and misery from that. There's a dynamic warp here, isn't there? Eat that flower. Okay. I'll mess with the remix settings later. Maybe you should try speedrunning or going for your master story percent world record. That's a pretty good way to do that. Maybe don't use spears as well. Okay, so warp here. Oh, it really just puts you here. That works out, doesn't it? And then you do something like... I forget if this just works without a grapple worm, I guess. Oh, okay, I guess it does. Sweet. I don't know what path to take. I don't have a grapple worm. That's a little bit sad. Maybe there's a grapple worm we can pick up in the previous room. Some of them spawn there. And you could save like 5 seconds. I don't see why did they change the sound effect? Spinning top. Seems a bit of a strange detail to change. Out of everything else that was wrong with the DLC. I don't think anyone's complaining about the sound effects. Is the sound bug fixed? Definitely not. Maybe. It's weird. You know, when I was playing Bingo, it's very noticeable still, but I don't think I've noticed it today. Actually, the audio bug is intentional, and it's a part of a plan that Video Call has to slowly deteriorate the quality of the game, and then the big reveal at the end is that Rain World is a simulation, and you're inside the brain of an iterator the entire time. The whole story of Rain World is the simulation of Sliver of Straw. That's the bombshell. Can you, no. Maybe there's a way to do that. Was this room nerfed? That's a great question. I think it was fine before because you really did need Mac Dribble to make that jump. Now I think you can probably just do regular pounce and like throw boost or something else easy, really easy. I sure hope I don't get soft locked in this room. Just snaps to that pole on the ground. Okay, there's funny tech here. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna try anyways. Good attempt. Maybe I'll just do this instead. Man, I just love when... Oh, stand a little closer to that. I love when games are just like a convoluted mess of puzzles that don't give you any hints at all and just like they obtuse mechanics. And I love like slamming my head into a wall for 5 years and then when it finally clicks, I like ascend literally. It's so peak. I love when games are like that. Sorry, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Is this room different? That's like a really flat path there. I don't know the new route in this region. I think this is slightly different. Normal, normal, and then there's this room got changed for some reason. I think they messed it up. It's not like Rain World. I'm not thinking about Rain World specifically, but the frame rate already dropping. Ouch. Oh, that was not a very good jump at all. I think clean fall is totally fine in the position that it is now. Mostly the things that I want for that game is more content, which is coming, and some sort of secret way to get like a true ending, which I think is also coming. So basically what I want is going to happen. We'll just have to see how it's executed. Oh, I restarted the game, so I didn't turn off lag. So, do you like... Okay, I guess that works. RNG manipulation. The clean file developer has talked a little bit how they don't want their game to be like extremely analyzed or like understood because like some game mechanics like kind of fall apart when you understand them well. I think is maybe what they're trying to say. But also like that's kind of like how like speedrunners or like challenge runners or whatever are like. Like sure, there's a lot of these like hidden systems to try to ensure a certain experience when you're first playing, but then when you want to get better at the game, you learn all like the secret tricks and stuff, even if they kind of involve a little bit of looking around the game's code and such. It's like actually, if you do this very specific strategy, you can really maximize your resources or whatever. Wait, I should probably look more carefully at this route. Yeah, you do go up this room. You basically just climb up this entire elevator. Okay. I don't know how do you do that particular type of jump? Is that just like maybe that's it? That's definitely not. Okay. I'm definitely not doing that correctly. Okay, well, I just need to get the timing down, I guess. Shoot. This room would be fun. But what did they do? They just gain a bunch of height. Yo, hello. Why are you purple and not like orange or something? No, my one rock in this room. I wasted it. Gotta make the most of it. Yeah, it's I mean you can set your color. But otherwise, it's different for everyone. There's not much orange representation out there, so it's nice to see. I love that song that plays for like 10 seconds. Just moving too fast. Is there an exit here? I think I found an exit here. I don't know if it still applies. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. There's like, you like wait for a certain point of dialogue and then you exit out and it skips something, but maybe I'm making that up. Watch your speedrun? Loosely. I thought it like hard saves here though. Is that actually your username on Twitch? Or are you some random person? Oh, I guess the timer is paused anyway. I don't know. What was that? Just like flashbang for a second. I guess I have the route kind of down. It's actually very similar to the old 80%, or not 80%, just like spinning top route. A lot of overlap with that. Or one of the old ones. I mean, there were like 5 different routes, you know. I think one of the later ones like went to like cold storage through Badlands or something like that. There's no cold storage here though, so that's nice. Although, you know, I've not dealt with creatures yet, so they're probably gonna be awful. None of that movement was good. Hmm. 7 out of 10. Why do they what does it show? Huh. Anyways. Test run done, I guess. This timer is not accurate at all, so that doesn't mean anything. Um, I guess the route for this is not that bad. There's a lot of vaults, a lot of like a jank movement at the end of the run that I've not learned at all. Actually, no, that applies across the whole thing. A lot of movement to learn, like heat ducks. I don't know anything about heat ducks. Launch 2 game instances at the same time. That wouldn't even do anything. I've actually I have no idea what the point of that even is. Also, custom decal on the bottom left. Is this mod gonna work now? That'd actually be pretty neat. Is there a timer? Specific timer I have to do it? I've become a ghost. Warp menu? Does warp menu, do I have to disable warp menu? Was that what's causing problems? I guess I'm not using it otherwise. Actually, it would be kind of nice to use warp menu. For the initial warp. Oh, that sounds fun. Maybe I'll just use like the save, like the what is it called? Like the backup save thing. Maybe I'll just use that instead for practice. I'm not a fan of reloading the game in the middle of a run every time. So actually, let's go play monk. So you can just wow, it works. Isn't that neat? And then the timer starts here, I see. This room still has the massive centipede, yeah. Actually, I think I came in with more food from the intro. What are you two doing? I don't know why I get this feeling that my computer just like not that my computer is bad, but that it has some sort of like flaw that games like that makes certain games just fall apart. Oh, is this a I don't know. This vault, I guess. Can I not get the variation where I like flop over like that? Wow, that's crazy. There's a test to run. Ow, sorry about that. I don't know why I said ow for you. Oh, they don't mind. It's not a big deal. Actually, it must have been like 6 or 7 years ago. I forget exactly the time when I got this computer. I remember specifically, I wanted a new computer to play Terraria because Terraria was always like horribly laggy because I had this like awful laptop before that. Finally, I can play Terraria without like horrible frame drops. And guess what? Terraria still ran horribly on the new computer. Even though people are like, oh yeah, Terraria can like run on like a potato. Wait, I'm not able to do this properly. There's the wall pound or the whiplash setup here. If someone is like, one of the selling points of this game is that it can run on any device, then there's like a 50% chance that it runs horribly on my computer for some reason. I think this just doesn't work. Okay. They did fix this room, that's nice. Try the vaults? Nah. Is that, you think that's a good alternative solution? That's not correct either. Stop doing that. Oh, I actually don't even think you need the spear for that. I made it a lot higher than I thought. Oh, did this? No, that shouldn't cause problems with the seed, right? No decrease in ripple level. To get lost if you have no experience. Well, guess what? I don't know, or maybe it all just boils down to like my computer isn't actually as good as I think it is. That's a nice way to do that. Oh, no, well, I had a throwable, but I guess you don't even need to yeah, jump. Dude, I'll do that later. I think I'll turn on the playlist, because barely any music plays this run. Nice wall pants. I'm gonna try the wall pounce without the spear. Okay, maybe that was too high. Probably don't risk that. I think there's a consistent spear spawn anyways. Oh hey, karma flower. How did this get here? It's not okay. Just like do a reliable run before I do a fast run. I'm not exactly sure what my plan is here. I'm a little bit tired of doing like practice streams where I just like retry one room like 50 times in a row. Even though that is a better way to practice movement. Like I'm doing that for silk sliding. I don't want to also do that for rain roll. But also that's like, I guess I'll just improve less when I'm doing this. Just flop on the floor like a fish type move there. Oh, that explains something. Alright, 1 second. I set this up. Gotta press the map button or else you're soft locked out of the game. But it's not a soft lock then, is it? Try not to look outside. For being a really good game. Even though I've never played it. But 80% of the games that I talk about are just like that. But it looks cool, so that's like half the experience anyways. Goodbye, Spear. The way they just go up like that. So I'm doing I should probably talk about this. I'm doing 80% at the moment. Just because it's the shortest and easiest to learn category. There's like 3 other categories that are relevant at the moment. And I don't know if I would care about them. Apparently, like, the routing is, like, still being, like... There's still routing being done. Which is, not great news for me, because that's not my job here. I have no reason to go up here. Don't go to Badlands? What? Isn't that the route? The Weaver. I'm not doing that. Spoilers, I guess, for Watcher stuff if you're still not aware. I don't know much about the Weaver. My experience with most of the new content is just watching a couple videos. I thought that the Weaver stuff was the true ending, and therefore the new speedrun category for true ending is the Weaver stuff, but apparently there's a... Yeah, I'm just dead, by the way. I wasn't paying attention to movement as much as I should have. So there's just Weaver on their own, which you like visit them a few times, and then maybe you close some portals, and then there's an ending there. And then true ending is like you also have to do some other stuff. Oh, invisibility is a helpful ability. Did this pipe used to be vertical? This used to be a vertical pipe. Maybe, I don't know. Try not to make stuff up that never happened challenge. We also have to see the other two characters. Who's spinning top, see the prince. Oh, that's fun. Outer rim stuff is added in. Maybe. My favorite part of the game. Wasn't there like a do this kind of thing? Yeah, that's good. I'm not sure how you're supposed to activate this guy early. Do that? I'm not a fan of that. Walking left for 10 minutes. Hey, we're speedrunners, so it's only like 5 minutes. You know, I thought about maybe for some of these speedrun streams, I should try to integrate something else. Some other little oh wait, I should get those unlocks. I slowly get. How are you supposed to get these, actually? Does that work? Or no, no, this isn't unlock. Okay. Well, who knows? Thank you, though. But also, it's like that's like the kind of thing that I don't like in streams, when there's some sort of distraction that draws your attention away from the actual like content. It's like, oh, you're actually just trying to like keep people interested in superficially and not really caring about the quality of the stream itself. I almost drowned. I maybe don't recommend doing that. But also, it's like I struggle to like. Oh, I don't have food. Okay. It's like I kind of want to take a break as well. I guess I'll eat hazers. Is there another hazer? I guess I'm supposed to eat another centipede. Any food around here, perhaps? Anything edible? Any I feel like who needs a shelter anyway, right? Gooey duck. Oh, there were already pearls in the modded regions that got removed and then added back in for Watcher. I mean, I guess like whatever spot is like good for a colored pearl is just gonna stay the same. They just had to change the contents of the pearl. Who knows what it said for the mod? Probably give it to Moon or something. Okay. Probably throw boost there to make that easier. What, the pearl said something? That's crazy. Sorry. Oh, there's probably a way to get up there. Yo, what's up? Oh yeah, I kind of got distracted. I think I might give the other categories a try too, but like, it's a little bit hard to know what to do. For a few reasons. One, I've not actually just like done the content normally. But also, like, there's not even really established routes to follow. But maybe there is a route somewhere. Like, if there is a route, it's probably going to be like outdated in like a few days. Ow, ow. Rainbow's Freedom is coming out with excuses not to run Rayroll. That's yep. You can actually be like, oh, I'm so excited to try all these new categories. So I really enjoy this game. It's good to be back to the speedrunning EP. Okay, just welcome to the Death Pit, by the way. I missed. Maybe that saved me, actually. I mean, learning new categories is always kind of a pain, even if it's a game that you're already, like, enjoying the speedrun of. I'm enjoying the Silksong speedrun, but also the new categories are still very daunting. Like, even any percent still is, like, I'm very far from like, learning the whole thing. And by far, I mean, I have, like, the first, like, 20 minutes of the run not memorized at all. more optimized. Because it kind of has like an entirely different form of movement. Short games. Yeah, let me go back to speedrunning Mooncat, actually. I never did finish all the categories there. There's still like the Orplus category or something like that. The funny thing, 80% for Silksong is the shortest category, and the rest of the categories are like over 2 hours long. Well, there's probably some random like category extension stuff that's not as bad. Super Mario, that's a great one. I still don't understand. My only explanation still is that there's a certain type of like brain type that some people have that is just like better at speedrunning or doing the same thing for like 1,000 attempts. Yeah, good job. The map actually just filled out instantly? Why was that? Hi, Eggbug. Please. Why was that 10 times louder than anything else going on in the game right now? It is loud? Ah, right, of course. I guess there's no camera for like that particular screen. It's funny. You're coming with me. Oh, they left. Never mind. Maybe just try to go to like try to recover. Being tired here. I'm not swimming as fast. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, and then I do just drown. Or at least get very close to drowning. I don't know how long you have to wait to, like, no longer be tired. Maybe that's probably worth doing, because you swim so much faster. I forget what this dialogue is and why they're talking like this. I'm not missing much. I feel like my experience with computers flip-flops between like, wow, computers are really fast and like can do like a billion things at the same time, and computers are like awful at their jobs and they like barely function. It's both? I see. Like that's a grapple worm then right there, yeah? Or I guess I can check the interactive map. There's grapple worms at the bottom of the room. Escapeless dub. Oh, this is the strawberry lizard den. So if you wanted to get grapple worms, you had to go to the bottom of the room, so it probably isn't faster. There's this game called Mega Bonk. You may have heard of. It's a Vampire Survivors like. Maybe there's a name for that genre. So, you get items and you level up and you get stronger, and then there's like waves of enemies that you have to defeat and so on. I don't understand what magic is going on with that game to like function properly, but I can play that game. I do own the game. And it runs totally fine. It's perfectly smooth, even when there's a trillion enemies on screen and projectiles. And it's 3D. I guess it's like pretty low poly, but still, like that's a lot of stuff going on. Unity doing the heavy lifting. Like, come on, computer, look at this. You're capable of running, like, 1,000 enemies and projectiles colliding with each other. And all the particle effects and this and that and whatever. But the rain roll is just too much. This 2D game made up of like static images in the background most of the time. Don't worry about the creature AI stuff. That's surely not relevant. Actually, there's like not even creatures. I have creatures disabled. Where's the lag coming from? Unless this mod, like, actually doesn't do a very good job at removing the creatures. Oh, yeah, you can do that, actually. Okay, I can do that. I'm definitely gonna mess it up every other time I attempt it, but I did it once. And I get stuck on the slope. Oh, this music still plays even though I have music turned off. That's nice. Kirby Air Riders. I was thinking about that game. And this is like, I'm totally being like stupid right now. That game and the Smash games have so many options. There's like a billion settings to like modify everything. There's like a billion game modes, a billion different like characters. I'm exaggerating slightly. That's just what Watcher hears. Yeah, it's not music. It's just the sound of being there. Like this looks like a pain to program. That much like customization. It's almost as if they are professionals who know what they're doing. Meanwhile, I'm over here spending like an hour struggling with pathfinding because the code that I copied from someone else doesn't work in the slight change that I made to it. Or that's not a good way to say it, but like the slightly different use case that I have doesn't align with the code that I took from them, so I don't know what to do. Oh, that's not a pole, that's just a line in the background. Maybe I should make like a visual novel or something. That sounds easy. Don't worry about the complete lack of writing skills or art. Excuse me. There's a rat in the way. Oh, I thought they died to rocks. That's kind of what I've noticed too. If I want to make a game about a player character that moves around and shoots enemies, that's like one system that you need to create that applies to like several different types of games. Revolve around that kind of gameplay. I'm sure that if you also get familiar with like setting up menus and UI and stuff like that, then that also is like easy to replicate across different projects. No way, it's the ancients. They're way too big than they're way bigger than they should be. That's crazy. Oh, there's like one little block there in the corner. I released that way too... I messed up some timing there. Okay, it's not that bad. Let's do this room. Please. Thank you. Yeah, we gotta do all this movement and deal with creatures at the same time. What kind of game is this? I'm a fan of this bridge. Main World Bridge tier list. How many bridges are there though? That even counts in that list. This one is obviously a bridge. There's the shade. Oh, this like shaded has like 3 bridges. Okay, okay. C tier? Nah, it's iconic. This is like somewhat fitting music, I guess. All the suffering it's caused, apparently that's a good thing. That's like kind of Rain World's whole thing, isn't it? Rain World is such a good game that sticks with Steam so well that even doing speedruns with a game is suffering. You can never escape it. Obscure? Sorta. By the way, the world record is like 33 minutes or something like that. It's pretty good. Those who actually know movement mechanics. Apparently Meadow is like some kind of haven for like learning tech. there's a lot of people who just like spend a lot of time on Meadow, just learning like movement tech from other people. Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't want to do vaults and weird corner wall pounces and such. Yeah, there we go. That was a very floaty jump. If this was like a downpour category, when downpour released, I would get like world record after like 5 attempts at around this kind of pace. Well, that's kind of an unrealistic comparison because these routes are like harder to figure out. It's not just like, oh, take this path instead of taking this path, and it's way faster action. Thanks, Akropara. Really treating these games very well. Thanks, Andrew. Andrew's not responsible for that. Or, no. Definitely not. Damn, like 33 minutes? That's crazy. Gotta actually learn tech. And I'm so hungry I could eat a centipede. Nope. Oh. There we go. It's not correct. What is up with this one Squid Kitty who likes to just hover in that one spot? Yo, I had this idea for a fun little game you can play with a friend. It's called PC Jenga. That's not a work in progress name. Anyway, you basically start with like a fresh install like an operating system on your PC, and then you like take turns deleting files, and you know, if you blue screen then you lose. I guess you're both on the same system. You're both on one computer and you're taking turns deleting a file from it. 10,000 turns. Yeah, maybe it's not properly balanced. Look, I'm actually not sure how that'd play out. I just thought it was a funny concept. And I think I heard it from somewhere, like, gosh, it was like, maybe it was like a game, like, I just spooked that guy. No, that didn't jump far enough. Okay. No, don't do an E-slide there. Can you install it? No, no, no. That doesn't make sense. You shouldn't be able to install extra stuff. It's very funny the way you said that. Like, ah, yes, I know exactly which 10,000 files to delete that won't blue screen your computer. Oh, hello. I missed. Oh, is that, huh. I guess there'd have to be like specific rules and like which files you're allowed to mess with. Well, it's a little too predictable, isn't it? There's probably a meta that results in like guaranteeing a win for like whoever goes second or whatever, something like that. Oops, that's actually too good to do a yeah jump there. Maybe just a pounce is fine. I don't know. The camera's kind of weird, so I don't really have a good sense of what that room looks like. This is certainly a game to speedrun, I suppose. Think of this more like a test. How do I feel about doing this kind of speedrun? If I'll do it more in the future. I don't have an extra rock. That's kind of necessary, isn't it? I feel like I've heard this exact song in this exact location before. Oh, I remember what it was. It was a Minecraft video. Where people had like redstone contraptions and they tried to like delete parts of the contraption without breaking the machine, which like doesn't make sense because like surely every component is necessary. Actually, that's not true because like some part of the whole machine is like refilling this dispenser with an item, and if you disconnect it, it's still gonna work. It will run out eventually. You know, if you could delete a file and your computer doesn't instantly crash, then did you even need it in the first place? Really makes you think. Yeah, just like ignore like all the like files that are like their only purpose is entertainment. Totally messed that up. I suppose there is a case where a computer is technically completely operational, even though it isn't able to do anything. I have this completely empty computer chip. It doesn't do anything, but that is its intended purpose, therefore it is functional. What kind of movement deck was that? Not very good is the answer. No. I don't think the sound bug has anything to do with my computer, because other players notice the same exact thing. I think the song is just weird like that. Or it's like some sort of compression thing. Actually, Twitch sometimes has audio bugs. If you're hearing something saying, oh, okay, now the internet is going out, so, or not the internet, but the stream, so who knows? Over the years, yeah, over the like past like 2 years, you mean? Really, a vault here? I don't like that. I guess it's almost 3 years at this point. Yeah, I think there's something going on with Twitch. Well, I think that Twitch does something sometimes where it speeds up or slows down the stream slightly to like to sync itself back up. Or maybe I'm making that up. But Twitch sometimes distorts audio. I'm pretty confident about that. And you probably would have heard the Rain World OST more on YouTube for my streams there. Whoops. Okay, yeah, I guess let's just drown, actually. That's what I would have done. Hey, your flower? Unheard of. Actually playing Rain World. Just normally, just casually. You know, I'm a big fan of things like arts and music where you just kind of do whatever and you know, someone's gonna like it. I guess that's one way to say that. If you want to be an artist, you just draw stuff. You look at something and you're like, I'm gonna draw that, and then it looks awful, but you do that for like 2 years and then it looks like good. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really made it that far yet, but that's how it works in theory. Is that better than all this, like, complicated stuff that no one really understands anyways? That's not true, that's just me. Or, like, speedruns. If you're a speedrunner, you just speedrun the game. And then 2 years later, you get a world record. That's not true either. Shout out to the brain for, like, doing all this stuff automatically. Compared to programming, this other stuff is way easier to improve at. But do they fix the slopes on those things? Because maybe, by some definition, you could say that I've been making games for like several years. I actually, for quite a long time, but I've still not improved at all. Also not true, but oh, is this platform safe? Is there low gravity here? Please. I thought about maybe doing a stream someday. By the way, when I say that, that means it's never gonna happen. Just to like, just so you know. Oh, I survived. But I thought about doing a stream where I look at all of my Game Maker projects and just look at them, I guess. Uh-oh. I think I might be dead. Or no, I just have to wait, yeah. Because going through the pipes is what hurts you. Even though we all assume that being inside a pipe makes you invincible. Because I look at that like folder that I have sometimes, and like, damn, I have like maybe over 100 projects in here. Most of them are probably wouldn't be considered games. Or if it is a game, it's mostly like one screen of gameplay. Maybe I'll do that right now. Or maybe not right now, but like this stream. Maybe I'll just like open up a random project and just have a look at it. Oh, thank you. They just like bounced off of 3 walls to hit me there. There's probably like 5 like empty folders in there too. Like I started up a new project and then I thought about it for a bit and then I stopped. There's probably some of those as well. Do a little bit of cleaning up there. Actually, it's probably better that I do it sooner rather than later, because it's kind of weird to be like, I'm gonna do this thing at the end of the stream, and then everyone leaves by the time I get around to it. So when I next shelter, I think. Where are we now? We're here. So I'm gonna recover your stamina, Watcher. I don't know when that is. Maybe when you open your eyes. Playing Gourmand. There we go. Look how fast we can swim. I don't know if it's fast to go around or go through this little tunnel. What's up? OBS just yelled at me for doing too much stuff on my computer at the same time, aka having rain world open. Is that why it was dropping frames? Yes, actually. So not all frames were dropped because of some other impossible to know problem. That's a shame that this is still happening. Because this actually really bothered me when I wanted to actually do speedrun attempts. Oh, the resolution broke. How much RAM does my computer have? Probably not much. Think about like a decent computer that you could get for a reasonable price today. Now all the numbers associated with that computer, cut them in half, and that's maybe what I have. And actually maybe like a little more than half. Okay, how many files, how many games do I have? Or not games, but is there a way to count? Oh, yes, there is. Oh my goodness, I have so many. So I have 178 projects in this folder. So pick a random number between 1 and 178. $77. All right. Oh, some of these are duplicates of like different versions of the same game. I might have already shown this on stream, actually. So I think this was a lucky pick, because this is one of the more complete looking games that I've made. As in, you can see stuff happening. How do I move the camera? There we go. So I set it up so that everything plays out automatically. But I think I originally had it set so that you could send out the units yourself. Looks like red team is doing pretty good. It's a little attack here. Where'd that guy go? I don't know, it looks like red team has a lot more units on the field. Oh, that's the frame rate. This is running at like 2,000 frames per second. That's pretty sick. I forget if I set up the units manually or if I randomize them. It looks like the red team is just doing better. Oh, now green is... I don't know, they kind of just melted. The slower... There's some really fast units in this lineup, and they're getting slowed down by the slow ones in front of them. Like, look at these guys. Oh, they're just teleporting, I guess. They can do that now. I didn't know about that. Oh, goodbye. I wasn't aware of that bug. Yeah, they can just teleport. That's funny. Oh, I can show their range. There's sound effects, by the way. Let me turn on the music. I stole these sound effects from Terraria. Because they conveniently have a lot of sound effects to download on the wiki. Or I guess you could probably just get them from the files directly. I probably have like 4 projects total that I tried to use sound effects in. Anyway, this is going on for a long time. Player base is almost destroyed, even though I'm not playing the game. Anyway, I think that's enough of this. Peak Rain World. Yeah, let's get back to the game that, you know, I'm streaming here. Hey, I put in a little bit of effort into the graphics, okay? Actually, that's kind of not true. I copied it from like another project where, yeah. So maybe not. And it's mostly just like particle effects and lines. Are you here, Ram Rolls? Absolutely. So, unless I find some fix to this this issue, it kind of feels like a memory leak, but I don't know if I can say that's the problem exactly. But if this like continues to be a problem where I have to reset the game to prevent it from lagging everything horribly, then I don't know how much I'll be able to do speedrun attempts. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. Oh, 1 second. No, I probably don't need to do that vault. I can probably just use that pipe right there. Yeah. $174 is kind of crazy. I feel like it should not be that high. It's probably more like around 100, and then there's like 70 like extra versions or like empty folders in there. Or you could look at it like a bad thing, like, damn, that many projects and you haven't finished a single one. You just keep moving on to another every time. Actually, for that game that I was showing, I didn't show the other part of it that actually you're able to like customize the units that you have on your team. So I think it's like you have like 4 slots for different tanks that you can build, and it's like you can give them like different armor and different weapons and so on, and change their stats. And you have like a certain budget for like how much stuff you can. Well, it also just increases the price of like actually sending out the tank on the field. I don't know if you noticed that. It shows like how much money you have, and there's not much UI for like actually showing you what's going on, but you know. I know what's going on because I made it. And now that you've seen that project, they're all gonna look worse in comparison. Because that's like a top 5 in terms of quality. We're chill. Recoverable. I didn't wait long enough for the floats to recharge. There's a pole here. Yeah, we're fine. We're so alive right now. Yeah, what's up? I guess this is a strategy that you could use. I don't know the cooldown on the floats, so I'm not really timing this properly. I'm kind of worried about that pink lizard, or the strawberry lizard. Sorry. Pink lizard is a different guy. If they consistently show up exactly right next to the pipe that you want to go into, they might be a huge pain in Signal Spires. But I don't know, of course. Maybe spawns work differently. Like, maybe they don't spawn directly out of their den. It's like they have some time to wander around as you enter the region. You know, a pretty significant chunk of this run is Ancient Urban. "45 minutes of research? Damn. This is like Rocket League player. I'm aware of from like a random video. It's like this player has like 10,000 hours in Rocket League, and they are still like gold rank, which is one of the lower ranks in the game. And the view was basically like, how could someone possibly have this much experience with the game, but also still suck at it? That's me with game development. I'm that guy. You've been doing this for how many years and made this many different projects? Oh, and they're still bad? Alright, got it. My rocks. Oh, I'm like mid-transition when I went to enter the pipe. That's interesting. Disliked, damn. Well, good luck disliking the stream on Twitch. I guess you have to go to YouTube. Hack into Twitch. This is very deliberate movements. It actually is to like set up my subpixels for a very specific skip. Just be careful and take it slow and just do the movement properly. My rocks. Ah, shoot. It looks like it's too far away, but then you just like kind of keep gaining heights. Oh, Garbage City Shuffle. Reminders of back when Rainbow was a good game. I mean, it's a garbage waste, so, you know, I have mixed feelings about that. This area is kind of fun, though. %3 battery. My phone is so bad. I remember just recently it was at like 7% and it just shut down. Like, all right, I guess it was actually at 1%, or maybe there's like 6% added on just because. I don't know. It's really a gamble, like how fast the battery drains. It could be at like 20%. I'm like, all right, I got some time left, and it goes like goes down to like 11 in like 20 seconds. So this kind of time is maybe what I'm aiming for. Like, or actually, like the crazy thing is that I still have to get back to the actual ending. So this is gonna be like a 34 or 35 or something like that. And I don't even have creatures enabled, so it's actually way easier than a real run will be. So like I have to like improving movement has to make up for all of that time. Another game chat. I just closed it all down. I mean, I could do it again to end the stream. I guess I have a lot of material to work with. If someone wants to pick another random number. Also, I don't think they're ordered chronologically, so the number doesn't really have anything to do with like the game itself. Slightly scary doing that. $34 is not bad for not knowing the movements for like half the rooms. All right, I'll pick one more random game. If someone wants to post a random number between 1 and 174, what's that the random at? I'll go with the first number that I see. Okay. Ooh, okay. It actually did land on this one. I was thinking about this. Oh, actually, this game might be broken. Oh, well, I'll try it anyway. This one might not be functional. I'll try to get it to work if possible. This is a, I guess, a fan game. that is based on another game because it uses assets. Let me. Oh, it's taking a while to load. Let me just test if it even works. I think maybe like the resolution got horribly messed up at some point. Okay, I don't know. Okay, there's controls that I don't have written down. How do I control this game? It does work. Oh, this might take a little bit of effort to actually become functional. Maybe I'll just press random buttons on my keyboard until something happens. Oh. Oh, you're broken. Oh, you hear the side effect? I'd love to get this to work. Oh, what have I done? Okay. Okay, I gotta look around the code a little bit more. Which random button? One of these random objects is responsible for managing this this action. I hope this is not the version of the game that's actually broken and it's not gonna work no matter what. Sorry you can't see anything yet, but it's just not ready. It's been a while since I've done this. My real question is why it's not visible. If they're active, what sets the active variable? Somewhere. It's got to be somewhere. Not in this object. Maybe this object. Hello, this is not Watcher anymore. Nope, that's... So that should work. I love debugging. Oh, have I found the random button that does something? Yes. Okay. I can finally show it on the screen. Okay. It's 0. The numbers, of course. I pressed 1, but I should have pressed 0. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Now you should be able to see something. So, it's a tower defense game, running at like 3,000 frames per second because there's no objects. Gotta open up the inventory and find this little guy, and let's put him down like here. Yep, sounds good. And then let's start the wave. We got pirates. It's gonna start shooting. Oh, there's sound effects too, because I stole all the assets from the game. If you recognize this game, that's very interesting. You can speed it up. It actually kind of looks like a functional game, doesn't it? You can move object or units around. Oh, only once maybe? Oh, it's functional. Oh, he dropped an item. It's a bow, so unfortunately our wizard can't use it. Let's move back to the front. I'm so actually surprised at how functional this is. Oh, you can send the waves in early. So we've got some snakes. The premise behind this game, the original game, it's called Realm of the Mad God. It's a it's a lot of, it's like 10 genres at the same time. One of the main things about the game is that it's a permadeath. It's just got the same item again. Permadeath, bullet hell, MMO. So I was like, what if I made a permadeath tower defense game where your towers can die? So I want to have the enemies attack your units, and you have to move them around like to stay alive. But I realized it's kind of like a pain to oh well, there's no lose mechanics, so there's no penalty for that happening. I'm just gonna add another guy, just because I have the ability to. Oh, we got a staff, except it's actually the same staff that they start with, so there's no reason for, I don't know why, whatever. Whoops, I sent 2 waves at the same time, so we got the big scorpion. And the little scorpions kind of cluster around it. I was thinking that there might be some sort of unique mechanics with, like you have like a tanky unit up front that like soaks up all the damage, but sometimes you have to move them back so that they can heal. And then maybe you have like a healing unit that like has longer range, so they stay in the back and keep your one guy alive, and you know, like basic like team like strategizing. Except it's a tower defense game. Is this actually? This might just be like a better weapon, but it's the wrong sprite. Okay, it is the same weapon. The funny thing is that the waves are getting harder, but I'm not actually getting stronger at all. Maybe they have, I forget if like they have experience and if they can level up. That might be a system that I didn't implement, or maybe I did, and it's just not visible in any of the UI, because their stats are visible here. So yeah, I'm not sure what the progression is, because these items that they're dropping are not an upgrade. And even if they were an upgrade, it'd be like 10% more damage. So I don't think that'd scale very well with the waves. I don't know. Yeah, just like dropping. Actually, these are the stronger versions of other weapons, but I guess just for some reason the staff that is for wizards isn't any better. This was also kind of inspired by Darkest Dungeon. By the way, I've not played Darkest Dungeon, but I know that there's some like character management where it's like you gotta like you got these guys in your team, and like they can get stronger, but like also I think there's permadeath there. So there's like some sort of like managing your the characters that you have, and making sure that they get stronger so they can do the harder dungeons, but also like you don't want them to die or get too stressed or whatever. Oh, that's a stronger staff. So I guess they dropped the like low tier and high tier variants, so I can actually upgrade this guy's weapon. Red projectiles, I know, it's crazy. The visuals are. I'm actually surprised I've made this much progress. I thought this was in a much more bare bones state. Except I think this is actually the rest of the entire game. There are no more levels or anything like that. Yeah, look at them go. It is kind of annoying that like they're dropping items for units that you don't have. I don't know if maybe I'd want to like wait it so that like. Also, I think there's only weapons. They have other equipment slots, but I don't think I added those. What if I just added more guys, and then just sent out like a lot more waves. Except I think if I accidentally send out too many waves, the game might crash because there's no condition to check first if it's at the last wave or not. It's a lot of scorpions. We got it covered. Oh, yeah, there's a better staff. Oh, that's two staffs for me. Oh, you can't double click. I actually added that functionality. Thank you, me. Like, from who knows how long ago. Who added that feature. Running world themed tower defense game. Good luck making that make any sense at all. Oh, the game cracked. Alright, I sent out the final wave and then I sent out one extra. What a fool. What was I thinking? Maybe I should get back to working on that, because it looks pretty functional to me, actually. Anyways, I think that'll be the end of the stream. I think I'll practice some of the movement for some of these like harder sections. Maybe I'll practice with creatures. I'm not sure. They kind of sound like a pain to deal with, so. Oh, also, what 173? What would you have picked? Or what game would that be if it was 173? Oh, a pretty good one, actually. I like that one, too. Maybe I'll show that one next stream. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See ya.